Okay, so this is Asher. He is my just about 9-month-old standard poodle. He is my first show dog, and so I am new to this, but thought I would put this video out there for anybody that needs it. He has already been bathed, brushed, and combed out and everything. So I'm just going to get started here. I don't know if I have a video for everything. Yeah. So try and have them semi-standing correct. And we're going to try and put kind of our lines in first. I've never been great about getting lines or setting lines because, you know, I've been a pet groomer for many, many years, but this is my first foray into the show world. And, you know, with pet grooms, you don't really have to put lines on them because it kind of set them all. You know, you just kind of do the one lip kind of all over pet grooms. So this is something that I'm still learning a little bit about. So setting lines is just kind of finding your dog in the hair and where you want kind of the key structures to be. I'm not loving my scissors right now, but we'll keep giving them a go for a little while. So what I'm doing here, excuse me, I've got a bit of a cold, is I'm going to try to find and set this line. This is kind of one of your most important lines. I tend to like to do it quite short in front of the tail, and then keep bringing it up to about kind of the shoulder. But you want to start with the tail down. You don't want to start with the tail up, and you're going to kind of create a straight line from the pin bone kind of up. He's quite overgrown at the moment. I usually scissor him about every 2 weeks to keep him in shape, but we've had a bit of a break from showing, and I've gotten a little bit lazy with scissoring him. Plus I've been kind of planning to do this video for a little bit, and so I've actually had the time to scissor him last week, and then I didn't get around to it because I was planning to use a proper video camera because I don't know how much room my phone has. So I tend to kind of work it until I think I've got it slowly coming together, and then I will lift at the tail and kind of stand back and see what needs to be fixed yet. He's still got probably 3/4 of an inch there. That's probably still quite a bit more than I'm looking for there. I'm just taking care of the middle right now. I'm not worrying about his sides too much. I'm going to work those in once I have this line set. If your dog doesn't stand very well, because you need them to be standing in fairly good kind of stack. Doesn't need to be perfect, but I want want them to be standing in fairly good stack, then you want to be using some kind of a restraint on them, like a noose or a chin rest. The chin rests are great if you train them into them, just because they really hold the head still. So you'll slowly see that line coming out there. Obviously I find that this tends to be an area that people do tend to leave a bit too long for my take on puppy trim. So I tend to do fairly flat, straight across. So this is at an angle, but I tend to do him fairly flat, straight across. He's a broad guy, a big chunky guy, which is good because he looks like a man then, and I like for him to look like a man because he is one. I don't know, I like kind of the flattish back, whereas my breeder rounds them in a little bit more, I think. So it's all a little bit up to interpretation as well, of what you like and dislike and stuff with it too, as long as you're trying to show off your dog's assets and try to not show off the parts where they're lacking. I really don't like these scissors for his coat. They're good pet grooming scissors, but they're not the best show scissors, but I wasn't planning to do this today, and so that's kind of why I don't have my best stuff with me. I have different scissors I tend to use on him. That line is roughly in there. It's definitely not perfect.